A fraud story to share with you now, something that's being tracked by the Anti-Fraud Centre. It has to do with a massive rise in so-called work scams, those online schemes that generally hook in victims with a fake job that ends up costing would-be employees money, and sometimes big money. CTV's Quebec Bureau Chief Genevieve Beauchemin has spoken to a woman who lost thousands and is now struggling. Jen.
Yes, Andy, last year Canadians lost $638 million to fraud, including a record amount to so-called work frauds. Clicking on an online job ad took Ashley Valentini down a spiral she is still trying to escape.
And then at some point, I didn't have enough money. I used all my rent money. I borrowed from my mother, and I was panicking.
Valentini is a mom of 4, including 14-month-old twin girls.
Seuss.
She works in a school but wanted to take on a second job she could do from home, and she found an offer online.
Basically, you have to rate and comment on different travel packages, tour packages, data optimization, so that when people book things, it'll pop up.
It turned out to be an elaborate scheme. A trainer communicating via WhatsApp eventually asked Valentini to send in money to reserve tour packages she would rate. And she did get money back the first time. She put in $10 and pocketed $220 through a crypto account.
So that was really what made me just keep going, because I'm like, I'm going to get the money.
And at this point, you're desperate?
And at this point, well, when I finally gave up, I had already sent $11,651.
In increasingly desperate WhatsApp exchanges, Valentini tells the trainer she has no money left. You can try to apply for a loan from your bank. The trainer replies several times. In 2024, $47 million was reported lost to so-called work or task scams. In 2022, that was just $7 million. The spike is driven in part by the number of remote job seekers and a rise in crypto transactions.
You see, on a sophisticated website that your money's growing with time, but unfortunately, at the end of time, you're not able to get that money back.
To Valentini and her family, the losses have been devastating. She's trying to raise money and looking for another job.
I still owe my mother money, and it's, I feel, anyways.
Valentini says it was her duty to speak out so that others don't live the same nightmare she's still dealing with. Sandy.
All right, Jen.